Morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you are all well. I hope everyone is happy and healthy. I am a little out of sorts today. I had a really hard time trying to decide what to do for a story today. Nothing quite felt right. Do you have those days where you're a little off and you're feeling a little bleh, and just a little not quite yourself? That was me today. And yesterday too. I've been struggling the last couple of days trying to figure out what story to do. So I finally decided I'm not going to do a godly play story today. I'm going to read a story from the Bible I am using to plan VBS, which we're still hoping we can do. And we will do something one way or the other with Vacation Bible School this summer. So the story I'm reading today is about Peter, and it's from this great little Bible, the Children's Bible in 365 Stories. I really, really enjoy this Bible, and it was recommended to me by one of the Godly Play trainers, people who go around the country and teach people how to tell the stories that we use at St. James. She thinks this is a good one to have on the Godly Play shelves so that children and adults can look at it and expand their knowledge of the stories that we do physically. Today the story is also about somebody like me who was feeling out of sorts. He wasn't happy that day. It starts for Peter after Jesus has come back, and he's not feeling very good about himself, and he's not feeling very good about how things are going. He's tired of not getting to do things the way he used to do. So we're going to start. So while I find the story in the book, please take a moment to pause the video and get yourself ready, and I will do my best to get myself ready as well. This is number 336, and this is a part of the story called Do You Love Me? And it is from John 21. The disciples went home to Galilee. Peter felt restless. It was wonderful that Jesus was alive, but he missed the old days when the 12 of them had tramped the countryside with Jesus and worked alongside him when he healed the crowds. He felt aimless now. I'm going fishing, he announced one evening, and some of the others, including James and John and Thomas, said, "We'll come too." They set off cheerfully, but as the night wore on, they grew more and more disheartened. They hadn't caught a single fish. At dawn, they made their way back. They would not catch anything now. They could see a man standing on the shore. He had spotted them too. Cupping his hands, he called to them, and his voice carried over the still water of the lake. "Have you caught anything?" "Not a thing," they shouted back. "Throw your net over the right side of the boat, and you will," the stranger instructed. Something about him made them obey. No sooner had they tossed the net over the side than it was bulging with fish. They could scarcely haul it back on board. "It's the Lord!" John exclaimed. At once, Peter jumped over the side of the boat and made for the shore, leaving the others to follow more slowly in the boat. Jesus was cooking breakfast by a charcoal fire, and there was a delicious smell of grilled fish. "Bring me some more fish," Jesus said. He knew that the disciples would be hungry enough for second helpings. Peter dashed back to help pull the heavy net up the beach. One of the others began to count the fish as they slithered, wet and shining, onto the shingle. There were 153. Soon they were warm and happy again, eagerly eating the bread and fish that Jesus had cooked for them. After breakfast, Jesus walked a little way along the shore with Peter. "Do you love me, Peter?" he asked quietly. Peter felt a stab of shame. He could not forget how he had denied knowing Jesus. "You know I love you, Lord," he replied in a low voice. Peter had disowned Jesus 3 times, and now 3 times over, Jesus asked, "Do you love me?" "You know everything, Lord," Peter said at last. "You know that I love you." "Then I have work for you to do," Jesus told him. "When I have gone, I want you to take care of my sheep, the ones who will follow me." Peter knew now that Jesus had forgiven him completely. He was going to trust him to work for him once more. Peter did not think that he would go fishing again. There's a picture if you guys want to see. Now, I wonder what part of the story you liked best. I wonder what part you think was the most important part. I wonder what part of the story is about you, or the part that you are especially in. I wonder if the story has everything we need. Thank you, everybody. Remember to have lots of creative materials out to respond to the story, and to have a feast together today. I hope to see you all soon. Peace be with you.